In the beginning, she was just introducing herself as Fèyíṣayọ̀'s mom, the nurse that went to treat mohbad. She said Fèyíṣayọ̀ is a biological child. She's the first. She did nursing for 3 years and worked for 1 year. She said her daughter is a good child. Okay, she said she was asked how Fèyíṣayọ̀ got to know about mohbad, and she said she never met mohbad before. She never knew who he was, but it was Spending that called Fèyíṣayọ̀ up. So. Okay, she said when Spending called her and she went, when she got there, Spending was, Adura was there, the PA was there, the wife was there. What she gave him back couldn't kill him. That's your question, Sister Rhymes. Where was Fèyíṣayọ̀? Okay. What did I do here? Oh my God, hold on. She was saying that Fèyíṣayọ̀ was in Cotonou when they called. She was in Cotonou on Monday. Okay, she said Fèyíṣayọ̀ was in Cotonou when they called her, and by the time which was on Monday, by the time they called, by the time she came in, it was late, and she told them she couldn't come that Monday, and that she would come the next day. She said her daughter gave mohbad 3 injections, which couldn't have bite him. Queen, can you mute, please? Please, can you kindly mute? Thank you.
pa tààrí tí ó wà tí wọ́n torí ọwọ́ yẹn ṣe bí ẹni wú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ṣé ìgbà tí Fẹ́yì wá débẹ̀ ṣó béèrè pé bóyá báwo ni kọ́ ti ṣe jẹ́ o báwo ni kò ṣe jẹ́ iṣẹ́ mọ̀ ní ìmọ̀ kò sọ fún mi bí ó dẹ̀ pé yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. àti báwo ni wọ́n ti mú Fẹ́yì gbọ̀ngàn torí èmi jẹ́
wọn ò mú Fẹ́yì o fúnra ra mi ni mo mú Fẹ́yì lọ bẹ o wọn ò ní kí ọmọ mi wọ́n fẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ò wá Fẹ́yì. èmi ló pé 23 days. Okay, she said she's been Fẹ́yì has been with has known spending and has been treating spending since 2019, and that Fẹ́yì left from her own residence in Ajah to Mohbad's residence the next day, which is Tuesday. Her daughter was not, her daughter was not wanted. That she herself, the mother, took her to the police station herself. After 2 days, Friday. That's last week Friday. So that you boy anything on money keep paro fún gbogbo àgbáyé wọ́n gbà mí.
Ẹ̀yin fúnra yín lẹ mú Fẹ́yì lọ bẹ̀.
Èmi fúnra mi ni mo mú Fẹ́yì lọ police station.
Kí ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá sọ fún yín lẹ́yìn tí 2 days pé wọ́n sì máa jáde? Wọ́n sọ fún yín pàtó.
Wọ́n náà lọ lóyìnbó lọ ṣe pé result ti dé.
Pé lóyìnbó lọ ti lọ ṣe autopsy.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni pé result ti jáde. Pé result náà ń dúró dé. So bàtí wọ́n rí pé result ò jáde mi gbọ́ pé result jáde. Wọ́n má dẹ̀ rọ̀rọ̀ lọ́mọ tèmi lórí. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀yin àgbáyé gbà mí. Tèyí pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ mi. Ọmọ méjì péré ni mo bí o àbúrò ẹ̀kọ́ ẹ̀sìrẹ́sì ni kí ẹ ṣàánú fún mi o mi ò léèyàn sí búrọ̀dà ní mi 20 years ago mo ti ń dàgbé yìí tán o ọmọ rẹ lọ́mọ. So she said she's the one that took Fẹ́yì to the police station at Kanti, and when they didn't release her within 2-3 days, she questioned them and they told her that they were waiting on the autopsy results, which they took abroad to go and do. And she's, crying here that she needed help, that it wasn't Fẹ́yì that paid Mohbad, and let's hear it.
Torí nǹkan tí wọ́n táwọn ọlọ́pàá ń sọ ni pé abẹ́rẹ́ tó pa nǹkan tó detect pé ó pa Mohbad pé ó ṣokùnfà látàrí abẹ́rẹ́ tí wọ́n fún.
Láyé èyí jẹ́ ká mọ̀ pé abẹ́rẹ́ tó fún Mohbad ló lè pa. Paracetamol bọ́bí tó ti pààyàn rí. Tátà ló sì jẹ́ ẹ̀ṣọ́ mi tí ìbọn rí ọmọ kókó wọ́n fún lẹ́ẹ̀lẹ́ bíbá tó bímọ sílẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀mí tàṣà lọ pé nọ́ọ̀sì ládùúgbò wọ́n fún tátà lọ́sì jẹ́ ọkọ̀ kú. Fẹ́yì ọ̀pọ̀ ń ṣe nǹkan tó fún ló pa.
Lẹ́yìn bá sọ wípé kò ṣe nǹkan tí Fẹ́yì fún ló pa. Ṣé ẹ̀yin lérò wípé bóyá àyíníkì kan áńkípankì kan ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ iṣẹ́ èròǹgbà tí yín nìyẹn?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, èròǹgbà tèmi nìyẹn. Abẹ́pọ̀ èmi kan fẹ́ra mi ti jáde lọ sí many hospitals. Báwo ni tata náà sì jẹ́ jọ̀? Paracetamol ti tara ti bá ti pé first aid nìyẹn. Pé tó bá ti pé jẹ́nu sílẹ̀ náà lọ́gbẹ̀rẹ̀ pọ̀ tó bẹ kọ́kọ́ fún nìyẹn. Pé kò lè pa. Kò lè pa. Èyí ò kì í ṣe ọmọdé ṣẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lè fún ní overdose. Nǹkan tó máa ń ti tọ́yẹ kó fún. Ó ṣe àlàyé nǹkan tó yẹ kó fún ló fún. Ẹgbà mi kẹ́ ṣàánú mi. Kò lè pa.
Torí ṣe mọ̀ wípé gbogbo àwọn àjọ tí wọ́n ṣe kò kárí àwọn nọ́ọ̀sì náà àtàwọn dókítà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n fi style yọwọ́ pé àṣeyẹ Fẹ́yì yóò wà qualified tó.
Torí pé ó jẹ́ ọ̀sìnlẹ̀ ó lọ kọ́ṣẹ́ lọ́yàn pé kò tètè ọ̀sìnlẹ̀ ìjọba ló ti kọ́ṣẹ́ òun ló fà gbogbo àwa kò sí àyè ìkẹ́kọ̀ọ́ gbogbo ayé ló ń lu ọ̀sìnlẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì nílé.
Nígbà tí.
So here she's saying that Fẹ́yì is an auxiliary nurse. I don't know what that means, but I think it was the doctor that Fẹ́yì was working with that trained Fẹ́yì, which means probably she didn't get the original nursing educational certificate. So it was the doctor that she was working with that trained her. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's my understanding. Auxiliary nurse. And then there was something else she mentioned. Something else I see here. She is saying she's a single mother and she raised Fẹ́yì. Anyway, that's not my concern. But then when Fẹ́yì was going to be bailed, she was bailed out by her father. So that's a question mark for me. So I think the auxiliary nurse means she's not licensed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Host, are you there, Bossman, Queenie?
You're right. You're right. She's not auxiliary nurse. Yes, no qualification, no license. And she also said it herself when she was talking. And she said, even the professionals, said that her daughter administered the right professionals. So right there, she's actually saying her daughter is not a professional. You get it? So that's just the truth. She just said it, that even the professionals said that the daughter administered the right. So there is no ignorance in law. You understand? You're either a professional or you're not a professional. Unfortunately, when things like this happen, then you begin to wonder what truly transpired, right? So if they called Feishara got thousands of calls. Sorry, I just put 1,000, but that wasn't it though. But a lot of calls came into Feishara's phone, according to the mother, what she just said, that when Feishara entered, she was in Cotonou. But when she entered on Monday, when she entered Nigeria, she saw that she had a lot of missed calls, a lot of calls, which means they were calling her. So my thing is, didn't they have any other means or somebody else that they had to wait for Feishara? If they had to wait for Feishara that was not in the country and said to them she was just arriving on a Monday, why didn't they call somebody else? If it was truly something that was really, he was in pain and he needed medical attention, right? Why wait for Feishara? Couldn't they have called somebody else?
Again, conspiracy theory.
Okay. So that's my point though. You see what I mean? So couldn't they have called somebody else? So they had to wait for Feishara to come. Why though? Why?
Another question is, how are we sure it was mohbad that she treated? Since people are saying mohbad died on Monday.
I was going to get there. So since she entered on a Monday, and from what the mother just said, right, that she came in on Monday, she saw the missed calls, and so she probably must have called them back to say, oh, okay, I'll come in there. And she got there on Tuesday, right? On Tuesday. Did the mother say anything about Tuesday? She did, right? That the daughter went on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay. So who did she treat? What did she treat? Who did she treat? What was the treatment for?
Then also, Lady Ryan, the mother made mention that the nurse said that she does not even know who she was going to treat. She doesn't know mohbad, just like every one of us, not until after the death that we now got to know mohbad. But the nurse mentioned that the mother.
Now, please, Wumi team, if you're listening to me, I beg of you, 405 people, ni 11, ni 10:30, haba, over 6K views. Cannot be all for Team mohbad. In your government, we're doing support Wumi. Just send the request. We are not cursing, we're not abusing. We're going to have civil deliberation, civil discussion. It's going to be civil. Tolani, if you're listening.
Sorry to jump in. If she knows how they get to the hospital, she was in the vehicle. How come she doesn't know where to go back home?
No. A whole lot of things that happened before you even joined us. She has said that mohbad died in the house. And she has said that when they were taking mohbad to hospital, the driver felt mohbad's body and it was cool. And she got confused. So she jumped down and she took bike. You want to make mohbad it cool later. Drama to she. Bayo, please. Bayo Bilon, please continue.
Hello, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, Bayo. All I just said.
Even Tolani confirmed that the boy
Wait. Let's hear Olaide.
This goes up now. Sorry. All I just said, the day Wumi said, come and take your trophy. It was September 13, 7 a.m. in the morning. That he has screenshots.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's save that. 7 a.m. in the morning. Let's put it in our left hand.
Yes.
Let's continue.
Okay, thank you.
Bayo Billion, please go on.
Okay. Okay, after he was confirmed dead at the second hospital, what happened? I entered another Uber. I don't know how I got to the house. But I knew it was another Uber that took me home. When we got to the house, people started coming.
Bayo,
yes.
Don't forget, in the last 30 minutes, my baby, me and my baby, don't picture again.
Yes, me and my baby.
In the last how many hours? Continue.
Okay. The cops, then I asked, the cops, you said you arrived at the hospital. Yes. And the hospital confirmed him dead. Yes. The certificate of death was not issued to you, but the hospital confirmed it was brought in dead. Yes. No. Yes. No. I think it was the second hospital. Whether it was the first or second hospital, they confirmed that he was brought in dead. Yes. But there was no medical certificate issued. Yes. The corpse of Mohbad, where did you take it to? The corpse was taken home by his cousin, Darosha, and his brother, Adura, to our house in Orchard. Why was the corpse not taken to the morgue? At that point, I did not know anything. Okay. So you are not in charge of your home. Is that what you are saying? I am in charge of my home. But by the time my husband died, I barely remember anything. I was not in my right senses. I did not understand anything at that point. I just saw that they took him inside the car and took him home. And I know it was another Uber that took me home. So you took his corpse back to the house? Yes, she confirmed they took the body back to the house. At what point did you make any contact or calls? I don't know where I dropped my phone. I have a couple of allegations, probably in form of allegations, and you can use this point to clear some allegations. That's Baba's lawyer. The court cancelled at this point. Any question that would attack our character should not be asked. We are here to find out what caused the death of the deceased. There was an allegation that on that same Monday night that you had a quarrel with your husband. She said it was not a quarrel. I was not the one that had a quarrel with him. She denied that under oath. What happened to the issue of Canadian visa that he got without letting you know, and you were angry with him? I was so angry with him. Myself and my father-in-law used to be best of friends.
Hold on.
Baby, kí ló bí ẹ, kí ló ń down, baby?
Ayé baby ti robo sketchy.
Baby, kí ló bí ẹ now? Kí ló sọ now? Baby, kí ló bí ẹ? Bayo, jọ padà lọ sí question yẹn. Padà, jọ bá wa gbé díẹ̀. O má ka fast, ka slow. Ẹ ká get point bẹ́ẹ̀. O ṣe jàre.
Sọ fún wa pé òun kàwé o.
There was allegation. Now, there was allegation that on that same Monday night that you had a quarrel with your husband. She answered, it was not a quarrel. I was not the one.
Hold on. She answered, it was not a quarrel. Emma Bagbe, spend it over 1 year over 2 hours. Oh, yeah, baby. Now,
what happened?
You should go down, Baba, hold on. Now, at my temper, the rise, I get issue. I swear down if your team wumi, and you're not sending a request. Am I going to say, the platform is the platform, Mama going shake you. Send request now. Send request. You guys should send request. Thank you, Loretta. You guys should send request. Send it. Konibaje, Dawa class, Tolani.
3 movies. Top movies.
Abati.
Bolly B. Temiti. God's way. Why Wendy? Why is Wendy?
Wendy go.
Oh, mommy. Chef T. Chef T. Oh, mommy. Chef T. President, I was single mother. Oh yeah, we are waiting. Oh sha. Ever me queen mother. Secretary.
Ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ já irọ́ dáwà kan lálẹ́ yìí. Ṣé mo pé dáwà ní pé tán bá ti kú ní Egypt pé wọ́n máa ń gbéyọ̀ sí wọn láyà. Bàbá ọ̀gá tọ̀dọ̀ mi dẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ kú ni. So èmi ò dẹ̀ lọ. Ńgbà tán dẹ̀ dé mo dẹ̀ béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé madam, please, do you place a salt on the chest of your father? My madam said no. Kò síbi tó ti ń gbéyọ̀ sí ní àyà ní Egypt o. Irọ́ ni dáwà pa o.
Ẹ ká máa ka kiri lọ ṣe dáwà tá pé àbèrè lọ́wọ́ lánàá ka Google fún wa lánàá. Dáwà tó ka Google wọ́n bèrè pé ṣé dókítà ni orí inú òwèrè Google ló ń ka ó ṣe ń kà gbogbo àjọ kan papọ̀ ó ń kà fún wa gbogbo àjọ kan papọ̀.
Gbogbo
àjọ kan papọ̀. Ẹ wo ẹ jẹ́ ká máa kà á lọ.
Lómi kan rẹ́rìn Ọlọ́run níwájú Ọlọ́run bá àti èèyàn mo fọlọ́run ṣẹlẹ́rìí. Ọ̀gá mi ní ṣé ẹni yẹn crazy ni pé is that person crazy? Mo ní madam I don't know, maybe she's having brain cancer. Madam ní she must be having brain cancer. Wàláì. Ó ní kò sí tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀.
Moving forward. My host has given me the go ahead to move forward.
Hold on, please.
Please, Bayo.
Akawe ìròyìn, hold on.
Perry, please.
Yes.
You just joined us. We are moving to Lolate.
No,
Host. Emi chairman. On soon.
No, man.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, until we're tired, yeah.
Let's go ahead, Bayo. Let's go ahead.
Okay, thank you, my chairman. My distinguished host. So now you asked me to go back a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was not a quarrel. I was not the one that had a quarrel with him. What happened to the issue of Canada visa that he got without letting you know, and you were angry with him? I was not angry with him. Myself and my father-in-law used to be best of friends.
You were not. No. Baby. Baby,
I baby ti bàjẹ́.
Kò tí yọ kó gbé father-in-law wọlé now, baby.
Actually.
Kò yẹ kó gbé father-in-law wọlé now. Why, baby? Why?
Let me shock you.
Okay, baby.
When he read the story, I did not ask you those questions. That was the response of the lawyer. God bless you. So now, let me now read the story. I was not happy. I was not angry with him. Myself and my father-in-law used to be best of friends. We ate from the same table, drink from the same cup. He was best friend, my right hand in my marriage. With faith, with him. And God was how I have my baby, Liam. He walked up to me and said, the Holy Spirit told him that myself, him, and my husband should fast for 7 days, and we will have a baby, which we did. And while I was pregnant, he would bring fruits, vegetables, food stuff.
Nǹkan tí Wumi sọ, baby Wumi. Wọ́n ti shoot mi ní gan-an. Oya. From bad niggas. Arifa, I miss you, bro. Westo, I miss you, bro. Veron, I miss you guys. You join us very soon.
Trading Oladimeji Aloba, God bless you. God bless you.
Charge these guys to call. Charge them to call.
God love you. God bless you. I appreciate.
We beg you in the name of God. A charge you on court. You know, a charge you on court. The truth is, we know how Nigeria rolls. We know when the masses are shouting and they want justice, You people try to silence them. You try to oppress us. That's what you've been doing since after independence. We've had series of looters. We've had series of where masses have been shouting for justice. One of them was the answers that happened in Lagos and all over the country. We understood what played out in Lagos State. We knew how a serving minister came for a Nollywood act and got to the scene and picked up what's it called? Picked up the camera and was like, "Shaun, people went to full one." I'm sure that
Kemi for success. God bless you. Thank you so much.
We don't stop now. We don't stop now. What's happening now? If you have the power to pick up Westo, to silence Westo, to pick up Arifa, to pick up Veron, don't forget the air you're breathing, somebody owns it. And one day, that breath will cease. And you can no longer breathe again. You will no longer be able to me again. Agbaraton lo dadabai. You're using power to oppress the masses. You're using your power to oppress the poor. Go ahead, use it very well. But there's something I know. In as much you did not know when your mother carried your pregnancy, you were not in the know. The day you sleep and you will not wake up is very close by. And all your youth, all Nigerians in other countries are making waves. They are badging awards. They are contributing in developing other countries. But we have one big issue. That even as intelligent as Nigerians are, the impact is not even being felt in our country. There was a doctor that did a surgery in US. In US that brought out a child surgery in a womb. And the child survived.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. The woman was having complications. They have to put that baby back out.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. God bless you.
Bayo.
They put the baby back and they both survived.
Bayo, that dude that performed that operation is from my village.
He's a Nigerian doctor. That was the first person. That was the first person.
His father's name is
Ulutoye.
He's from my village in Ondo State.
Wow.
The pop man.
Wow.
And this is what we're saying. Nigerians are not lazy. And you see somebody sitting down because of what? They just want to oppress we, that we are commoners. Today is -1. Just going to leave Lori. Yeah, Budima. Ulutoye is from Iduani, Ose local government in Ondo State. Dr. Layinka Ulutoye. Budima, you're correct. Bayo Billion, let's go. You made me stop about this lion. Oh, the lion already showed me. Who give you lion? Give me lion.
Myself, okay, so she was trying to say that they had a pregnancy. Baba prayed. I was pregnant. He would bring fruits, vegetables, foodstuffs, and everything to me while I was pregnant. We were best of friends. And I did not kill my husband. And my husband loved me so much.
You know, what did they ask can be that?
I know all these allegations. I know all these allegations is coming across me is from my father-in-law. God sees my heart. He was my best friend. Sometimes I call him, visit him whenever I am bored. That was how close we were.
Now
I'm not trying to hide that I'm guilty.
Bayo.
I am not trying to hide that I'm guilty.
Bayo.
Sir.
Now I think we understand where that picture of Sele, was the white guy,
came out. Yes, you know it came out.
What they were trying to prove. She was trying to
prove.
Buttress this point that they were best of friends.
And also, don't forget, host, she also brought that the moment they said that she was not even married, that she was just traditional, that was when she brought out the video of the traditional marriage.
Exactly, bro.
So at every point that she has messed up, she's goofed, she will bring out video evidences to collaborate. Okay, so God sees my heart. He was my best friend. Sometimes I call him to visit me whenever I'm bored. That was how close we were. I'm not trying to hide it, that I am guilty. She admitted being guilty. Nigerian police don't see him as guilty. But I am just surprised and disappointed about so many things happening. The only issue between me and my father-in-law was when I had my baby. And he told me to give him the placenta. You see how the issue of placenta came out? No be waiting they ask them, no be waiting she answer.
Now it is obvious that this dude, this girl, this baby was just trying to hide something.
Host, when you have time, go to page 149, 189. Is the last paragraph.
Okay.
So when you have the time, so that you can screenshot it. And in that place, she admitted to being guilty, and they never asked her any question reacting to that. She was the one that mentioned the placenta issue. She was the one that mentioned being guilty. Last paragraph, page 189. Can I go on? Guys, can I go on? I'm waiting.
Yes. Yes, so.
Yes, please.
Okay. The lawyer now said, I did not ask you those questions. Lawyer to that. Please, let me talk. I know where this attack is coming from. You are also a woman. Please, let me talk. I never wronged him. I love him like my father. I was the one that started his corona inquest. The court, the only way you can get justice for your husband.
I want to interject you. Sorry, Bayo. I thought they said Wumi never said anything at the corona inquest. So where is all this coming from?
Kò sọ nǹkan. Ó dẹ̀ wà lábẹ́ kíní fún 6 hours. Ó dẹ̀ sọ pé òun wà guilty bàbá ọkọ ń gba placenta. Ó lọ́kọ òun ti kú nílé. Òun gbọ́kadà pẹ̀lú ọmọ. Kò dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan. Àwọn òrè. Àti pé wọ́n látàrí wọn wà. We have been begging them to come upstairs since they don't want to come. Gbàtọ́ àwa náà ni host mi ní pé ká máa báṣẹ́ lọ jàre. Àwọn olùṣù. So now the court now said, she said, let me talk. I know where this attack is coming from. You are also a woman. She's talking to the judge. Magistrate Shotubi. I never wronged him. I love him like my father. I was the one that started this corona inquest. The court, which is Shotubi said, the only way you can get justice to your husband, so much love, is to listen to the questions. Answer the questions that has been asked. Only. The judge pulled attention back that if you want justice, all you have to do is listen and answer the question that you've been asked. So, please, he said, I was fighting for my husband for Canadian visa, which never happened. The court, what is the answer? Just answer the question you were being asked, because you open the door for more questions you might not like at the end of the day. She is the one opening more doors to the questions you have been asked, and which you might not like at the end of the day. This is the judge, magistrate, telling her, stick to the questions. Don't carry us trabaye. Don't say what we did not ask you. Don't try to cover up. Don't do nothing. Just stick to the question.
Bayo.
Judge you are also a woman. Judge you answer question that you have been asked. My host, can I go on? You want to talk?
Bayo.
Ofefa, sir.
You know what just amazed me now? The fact that she's different, she have different testimony at every interval.
I'm telling you, honest, you know, I remember I told you that when you want to read this place, you have to take Panadol or Paracetamol.
Different stories at every
intervals. And they keep correcting her. Stick to the answers, stick to the questions.
Now, I want to ask. Now, this is what is coming. This is the question that my conscience was asking me. I enjoyed this question that this lawyer was asking. And that was the lawyer that was sacked. Abi?
Yeah. That's
Fadile,
David Fadile. David Fadile.
Yeah, enough. In this CTC, the guy was.
He did a good job. He did a good job.
He was not doing bad. I'm serious.
I swear. I swear.
I remember when this woman came on board. This woman, Aries. She was one of the first people that castigated this Fadile. Oh, look at it. This guy he's not doing bad. Seriously. He's not doing bad.
I swear to God, this guy tried.
Let's go on.
So the court, let the allegations be asked. So the court said, it is the answer. Just answer the questions you are being asked. Because when you open doors for more questions, you might not like it at the end of the day. These have been so many allegations. There have been so many allegations. That's what she responded to the judge. Because let the allegations be asked. Then you would answer one step at a time. A lot of lies has been coming, and I wanted to clear the air. Everybody knows that and the court sympathize with you. Please calm down. How old are you? I am 24. I myself, my first daughter is about 25 years old. I can feel your pains and what is going on in your head. A lot, she responded. They want to kill me, but I will not die for my child.
You don't bring that card of Omo again.
I said, most about for Judge Yesini said, don't say she engaged the judge for almost 2 pages.
Yeah.
Judge
Same thing she did to Abulebe. The same thing she did to Abulebe.
Yeah, she tried it with Abulebe. Mommy.
And then pass through. And that one was exactly
Wumi, that's a Romori, I shall Romolay, and the Yomo Inon. I want not sharp no, bring you be Mogo, I just call up Pupusu. Oh, yeah, and my bit too.
Okay. So, okay. You have to calm down to answer this question so that justice will be served. Please face the court and answer the questions. Now, it is the judge that is now telling her that for justice to be served, you need to answer questions. She doesn't care about the justice. She just wants to address allegations. Yes, ma'am. Dr. Fadile asks, by Mr. David Fadile, I recap the questions. By Monday, September 2023, there was a quarrel between you and your husband as regards to the fact that he got a Canadian visa for himself without letting you know. Answer. Nothing of such happened. That day, we were just gisting, and we see each other as best friends. And we actually talk about everything. And sometimes we are in the room for a week. Sometimes we could not step out for 2 days. And the day we talked about Canadian visa, I was the one that posted it on the media. Nobody knew about it. That day, we were talking, and we wanted to have my baby outside the country. But we did not have enough money then. When he left the label last year, he left with 0 naira. And when I had my baby at April, there was no enough money. He said he does not want his child to clock a year in the country. And that he wanted my child. Yes.
Hold on. When he left Malian,
it was 0.
0. There was nothing on ground. They wanted to have their baby abroad.
Outside the country, yeah.
There was a statement where Wumi said that house, they got in there 5 months ago. And they're still trying to...
Yeah, before the baby.
5 months before the baby.
That means they have the baby in the house. In the house. And doesn't have money.
And he doesn't have money. And Karimo said the only... Mohbad doesn't have any property aside the one in Lekki.
Yes.
So how come somebody that doesn't have anything bought that house?
And bought a car. You know, he bought a car at the same time he bought the house. And he showed it to Prime Boy on the video.
And I have the video. Go on. Wrap up.
They celebrated the baby shower in that house. They celebrated baby shower in that house. They celebrated birthday in that house. So let me go on, sir.
And Bella called him landlord.
Landlord, yes.
And Prime said
he gave him 50,000 naira to celebrate the house and the car.
Good. Go on.
Okay. You're right, Paul. That he wanted my child to school outside the country. And I kept postponing him. And the day, he said he did not want the baby to grow up in this country. And he knows the kind of music he does. And many people that do not love him. And did I see that he never, since we had our baby, the day we were talking and he wanted to have my baby outside the country, but he did not have enough money. Then, when he left the label last year, he left with 0 naira. And when we had our baby at April, there was not enough money. He said he does not want his child to clock a year in this country. And he wanted my child to school outside this country. And I kept postponing him. Hold on. To postpone.
Hold on. He wanted... Now, all the true fathers that are here, I want you to read in between lines. If you know you have a son or you have a daughter, I want you to read in between lines. She said he wanted... Please, Bayo, can you read that, please? He wanted my what?
Wait. I want to get...
He wanted my child in school.
Clock one in this country. That he wanted my child to school outside this country.
Bam, hold on. In the real sense of it, that statement should have been, he wanted our child. He wanted our child.
Our child.
Out of the country. Not he wanted my child. Baby.
Not our child. Are you But I kept postponing. Host, she wanted Wumi. Wumi said she wanted the child to go to school. But I was the one that was postponing. She's postponing. What is she postponing? I was, you said you don't have money, but he wanted the boy to go, and you are the one that is postponing. Like you are not ready to move. And I kept postponing him. And that day, he said he did not want the baby to grow up in this country. And he knows the kind of music he does. And many people that do not love him. And I did see that ever since we had our baby, he did not post him on the media.
Why?
And he said so.
Bayo, hold on. Let's get it straight. You're a man, I'm a man. I gave birth to my first son 7 years ago. And if you go to my Instagram page, it's there. How come? We will not be celebrity. How come? Somebody that is of mohbad status, Bimo, and if I go out to social media, his first child, the boy that is supposed to call this is Mohbad Junior. He said, no, this is not Mohbad Junior. Hello, day. No dating people in rebuy. Why you guys like this? Why you just bunch of even your lies are not even tech. Kids everywhere.
Kids everywhere. Kids.
Adura kids. Ijibami kids. Kids. Wumi kids. Everywhere.
Kids everywhere.
Go on, my brother.
Okay. And he did not post him on the media, and he said a lot of people are watching after him, and if they don't get to him, they may get to the child or wife. And I used to query him that why doesn't he post me on the media? And he would say that he is trying to take me away from them. And you know that that's me. I am a bad boy. Because Mohbad is a bad boy.
Bayo, please.
I am stubborn.
Who said me I'm a bad boy?
No, Wumi, Mohbad is telling Wumi that why he's avoiding the two of them on social media is because he's a bad boy. If they don't get to him, they will get to the wife or the son because I'm a bad boy.
Please, guys.
You understand?
Please, guys. In all honesty, please, guys. If you know that you've seen Mohbad as a bad boy, we know how bad boys are. We know the music industry is small now. When Idris get issue with 50 Cent, we know I play out. I beg. If you know say Mohbad na bad boy, where they hide in family. When I talk yes for.
But I asked. You remember she said that Mohbad, my husband is a very when she wanted to introduce, when they say introduce your husband, he's a calm, respected, cool, gentle going. He does not interact. He doesn't do this. She said it.
At the coroner inquest, when they asked her that day on the 14th, they said introduce your husband. She said Mohbad is intelligent. He's kind. He doesn't talk that much. So now in the statement now, she's saying Mohbad is a bad boy. He was like pio-pioing you every night and you are still living with him though. So he's a bad boy though. Nonsense.
I'm a bad boy. I am stubborn. They may get to me and my child. He said he really wants us to travel out of the country. And he said I should leave him alone to face these people, which are the oppressors.
Hold on, please. Who remembered the chat between Mohbad and Wumi when Mohbad was trying to ask Wumi out?
That was 2017, where he said that Wumi said I follow money. Mohbad said,
No.
that was
not what she said. When Mohbad was asking her house, she said she's very interested, that she needs money to travel out of the country.
Oh yeah. Mohbad now responded that that I just want to propose.
She needs money to travel out of the country.
Travel out.
Traveling out has been in her agenda way back.
That is because her sister Karimo has traveled since 2015 or 2016.
Before she left the country. Go ahead.
Before she left the country, yeah. So I should leave him alone to face these people, which are the oppressors. And he said I should travel with the child, and he doesn't want Liam to clock one in Nigeria. And I asked how he was going to cope, and he said I should not worry, that it will give him a reasons for him to come over to the States. He don't even mention America. That will give him the reason to come to the States.
Meanwhile,
now America is
Canada.
Now Canada be sad and they find, sorry, it's Now Canada visa they argue that states. She states they Canada. Yeah, I don't hire you. You won't make me the hire you. They talk Canada visa. She they talk states. Now America be states now. Okay. Often. And that most of the shows come from overseas because his families would be there, and that day he almost knelt down begging me. Mohbad baby. Equal right, thank you, God bless you.
Knelt down.
Begging me. He was so emotional that day. I didn't know what came over him. He was telling me please, and he said, for this baby's sake, he doesn't want to post his face to the world until he is a year, and by the time he posts him, nobody will know they were about. And he said, okay, and I said, okay. And I've heard that was the day he said I should collect it. It was the one doing Liam's passport himself.
Inside the 450 with the year now. 453.
No woman.
Singular person. No singular person they support women with you.
Host. Okay, anybody. Anybody. Go if you can prove us to us that they are streaming us. Go and find out if they are streaming us, so I will know if they are in one corner. Go and find out which one is streaming us. So yeah, go and find out. Oh yeah, hello, find out.
Bio on his stream now. On his stream, Bio. Oh now. In got some Kyle, they're going to stream on his stream.
They say they're not streaming, no.
What you're reading will not make them stream. You know that. You know that.
They are not streaming.
Someone wrote it down before that said they are in another platform bashing people there.
They are not. They are not bashing people.
Okay, let's continue, please. Don't mind.
Okay. It was the one doing Liam's passport himself.
Sorry, Bayo, hold on. Network is pretty bad, so I don't know. People have been dropping and